Right, 1681, good luck. So we've not played before, no head-to-head score. 274 games for my opponent. I've done 360 odd, I think. 361. So play traditional reti. E3 is the more fashionable move these days, just to try and challenge D4 a little bit strongly, a little bit more stronger. I think I'll go B3. Just develop this side. And probably the same here as well. Okay, so G3, knight down. E3 or D4 seems fine. G3 takes, king takes, knight check, down or back. It seems fine. I don't think that's a good sack, so I think I'm going to play G3 and just castle as per normal. So just a very standard opening here. Knight comes in, so we'll castle. Again, I don't think a sack is particularly good for black, so I wouldn't mind it, but you still got to try and check it just in case. But we have got E3 and D4. He's gone for it. Okay, well, there is no queen follow-up, so you'll have to take. So a rook and pawn for 2 pieces would normally be good. Now, there is no queen check. That's adequately covered. I'm just going to run the king back. Try and complete development, but make sure my king is reasonably safe as much as I can do. Again, just click anywhere to clear your markings. Oh, that might have almost blundered there. Here, here, maybe you've got this. So here, here. It's not quite a blunder, is it? So here, if you go here, I can do D4. If you go here, I can do D4 as well. But then I guess you're just going to move your rook with tempo. Yeah, I'm just going to drop the king back. So think of your king's safety before you try and attack. So I've still got this move potentially, but there is a move here, so might not really win anything, so let's not worry about it. Okay, comes forward now, trying to grab that pawn. Now how do I want to do this? I can block with a bishop, I can block with a pawn, takes, knight up, that seems sensible. I'm going to go with a pawn and get rapid development if I can. Black is really, really short of development here. I mean, all our pieces are effectively getting active now. Black's only got a queen there. I mean, the king's reasonable, but could be difficult. We'll try and launch forward. Just gotta pay attention to my own king's safety. Okay, well that gives me another development move, I think. There is a move like knight forward, but I think I just want to gain space here. So both pawns are adequately guarded. So we've got a nice centre, we've got nice development. Queen's gone back. Now can I do something like this? I'm not sure. Here. Takes. I'm just trying to think about opening the bishop. That's why I'm looking at this move. Don't think it quite works. So I'm going to play knight forward with a view to jumping around. Or maybe pushing now. Depends what you do. Oh, it's launched forward. Okay. That feels a bit bold. I'm just going to come back. Again, we've got the option to push either pawn. There is obviously a natural bishop down. But I'm really trying to target the king now. Okay, he has gone there. So, knight forward. Say f6, knight back. It seems sensible enough. Pawn up, takes, takes also seems perfectly good actually, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm going to launch the pawn because we have the double objective of opening the diagonal up for the bishop. Queen could come up. So queen could be very powerful very quickly. The rook can come behind as well. My knight's not guarded here, so just got to watch out for this knight. Okay, comes forward to attack the knight. So I'm assuming I want to play a move like queen up just to create that mate threat. Say pawn up. Well done. Is he giving me knight forward immediately? Ooh, is the knight forward immediately? You do have a check, but I can still block. This pawn could be loose, but a knight on f5 is very strong. I'm going to go for it because we create a double threat. There is a check, but I can still block and keep the threat here. I mean, if I block and you take the pawn, I assume I can just grab the pawn, or maybe knight across. So check, bishop blocks, take, knight across, hit the queen and bishop, guard the bishop, guard the knight. And I've still got to pay attention, though. It just needs one wrong move and it's over. But I assume I can go here with tempo attacking the queen if you take. Actually, I've just got a simple check out now, so you can't take the pawn. Wins on the spot. If you miss the threat, there's just a knight check and it wins the queen, so you can't take the pawn. And I'm also attacking this pawn. Oh, I've just missed it, so I will just collect the queen, keep it simple. Okay, if you take, I can take here as well. Then we'll collect here. Okay, that should be good enough. We're a full queen up. Okay, knight comes forward, so we can check, back, check, back. It must be winning, mustn't it? Let's just throw the first check in. I can check and collect the knight, so we might as well throw the check in. It's just whether or not I've got the forced checkmate. But I just want to win the game. I'm not bothered about how I win it. Let's just collect the knight and maybe come back. Knight across or something like this. Get the knight to f5. It is an arena. My opponent might just resign and get on with another game. Okay, rook across. So I assume I want to just stick to this plan, but I'll bring the queen back again. I mean, you could maybe go here. If you don't, then obviously I can just throw another check in and activate the knight. I think I'll just drop back, just pressure the pawn. It's just a case of paying attention so I don't blunder something really, really bad. I mean, I could give up a queen for rook and I'm still a bishop and a knight cleanly up. If something bad were to happen. Okay, well now I assume I get my tempo just coming across here. Idea just to bring the knight to f5. If you go back and forwards, there'll be a check here as well. So if you come back, there's another check. Okay, if I check, you can block it. So I'm just going to take. Okay. I mean, I can obviously collect pawns, but I'm trying to just find a clean way to win. I'm just going to throw a check in and bring the rook across. As long as pawns can move, there's no stalemate, so that's just something you've got to pay attention to. Okay, now bishop up and we're just going to crash through. There is actually a check threat here as well. Here, check, back. So maybe line that up actually with a move like rook f4 first. Rook up and across is another mate idea, just keep it simple. Okay, I'm going to go here with a view to coming across. I can also take here, and checkmate in 2. And that's a forced mate in 2 as well, so that might be what to play next. Okay, rook across, so I can obviously take, so check, check. You have to go there, that's mate in 2. Check here, that's mate in 2. So I think I'll just go with this one. Okay, that's a nice checkmate.